Hello, I'm Andres, and today we wanna speak about how to destroy players at chess. The first point is you have to focus on attacking the opponent's king. So let's do an example. Let me show you. You always, if let's say if you are white, you have to focus on the king. So don't focus in like other pieces like the queen, the rook, the horse. Just focus on the main piece, the king. If you get the king, you win. Also, you have to know the rook and the queen are key pieces. If you destroy them, the king is gonna be weak. The second point is to ping pieces to attack a key piece like a rook or queen. What does a what does ping mean? Is when let's say let me show you. Let's move in so I can show you. Let's say something. Let me show you just a moment. Okay. So what you do to ping a piece is basically, let's say I'm gonna do a ping to this bishop. So what you do is you attack the king piece that is at the front of the king. So now this piece, if you check, you cannot move it. Even you cannot cause the queen is attacking the white king directly. So in this case, we cannot move this piece. So what you do is you move a piece like a pawn to attack. Okay, now it's not my turn. Let's move this white. So let me show you. So now what you do is let me move some white. Wait. Okay. If you check here, you can eat this piece that is pink because it cannot move. It's like blocked. What you can do to unpin the piece is even move the king to this side so you can move later. Okay, let me show you. Now you can move the piece because the king is at the back. Alright. Okay. Now the third point is to fork two important pieces. What does fork mean? Is when you attack with what movement two important pieces. Let me show you example. Let's use the horse. The horse is a good way to demonstrate it. So we're gonna do a fork with the white horse. Let's need to make space. Okay. Okay. If you check on here, if I move the horse on here, I'm gonna attack the king and the rook. That's what is called fork. So it's check, it needs to move, and then you can take the rook. That's called fork. It can be even a queen, it can be even a rook. It's just fork two pieces, important pieces. The fourth point is always, okay, let me put this back as it was. Okay. Another important point is to always start to take the central of the board. So that's the central, these four pieces. It's very important to take it. If you take it, you got advantage. Always start with these two movements, even that one or even that one. Always take the central. Also, just let you know, the horses, well, the horses have much angle to attack any piece from the central squares of the board. Let me show you. You move this horse to this side. You are not attacking any piece outside. You're just attacking those. You're attacking the white, that one, and that one. That's all. That's why it's very important to keep them in the central of the board. Okay, now let's go to the 6 point. Is always defend your king. Never leave it in the open like on here. Never. You should always try to find a good place. A good way to defend it is always to rock the pieces or move them. You only can do it if you don't move the rock or the king. If you never move them, you can move them all the way. Let me show you. Also, if there is no any attacking pieces in these middle squares, it will give you the option if you press here. Well, it's not, well, it's the black one. Let me move black. If you check here, it will, if you press the rock, it will do this. That's called fork pieces. Let me do the that side so you could see it. I'm just moving pieces to make space. I'm just doing this side to show you. Okay, okay. Okay. Now let's do the left side. Is the same. Just press the king and press again the rock, and you will rotate them. Okay. The point number 7 is always keep attention on any mistakes that your opponent makes. Let's say, I don't know, if if I'm black and I do this movement, just attack. Just, just take this, just take that. Okay. Let's say I attack the queen. Let's say you move it here, then let's say I move it here, and then I don't know. Let's say move the horse. You have to realize always that you made a mistake. That your opponent has made a mistake. You have to attack the queen. Always be aware. Keep attention at all the times. Um, the last tip, but it's a very important tip, is always play the game until the last second. In chess, you win even if you got more time than the opponent. You can even be losing by pieces, but if you got more time, you can win the game. Plus, you also can find a draw even in the last second. It's very important. Never give up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.